Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm CHELDIN BARLATT RUMER, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. Happy Monday to everyone. Happy Monday. I know that it was a busy weekend for a lot of us. It was Mother's Day this weekend. It was super busy for me. My father, blessed to still have him turn 76 years old yesterday, and it was also Mother's Day. So we had a bunch of stuff going on. So many exciting things to share. Really focused on family this weekend. I hope all of you had an opportunity to do the same, whether we were simply lucky enough to have our mothers in our lives or we were just remembering them at this particular point. It was just really great to hang out and focus on family. I hope all of you are doing well. Happy Monday to all of you. I know that Mondays tend to be a little bit more difficult than other days of the week, just as we are going out of that kind of relax mode. For those of us that are lucky enough to relax on the weekend, Monday forces us to get everything in motion, forces us to keep things moving. And I know that, we tend to not love a good Monday, but I like to get the week started off well. I like to get things moving in the right direction, and I hope you all do too. I hope that you all had a good weekend. I hope that in addition to that great weekend, you're moving forward feeling good. So again, I'm CHELDIN BARLATT RUMER, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. I do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and our real connections. We have an event this evening about how to build your community. It's only $25 for those that are not already part of our existing community. We want to be able to help you in taking the necessary steps in honing in and taking care of those that take care of you as you build your community. More is not always more, and we're going to talk about that tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern via Zoom. So if you're interested in learning about community and having a real great conversation with some remarkable women, join us today by utilizing the link within the post. Today's morning message is really about taking the necessary action steps. It is Monday, and I know that a lot of us dread this day and have the Sunday icks. I used to have those, in which I got super nervous every Sunday evening going into the week. Good morning. Going into the week, got really super anxious. I don't know if you guys still have that issue. You get really super anxious going into, good morning, Donna, good morning, Addie, into a Monday and feeling very unsettled. Right? We feel a little unsettled going into a Monday morning, not necessarily feeling prepared. We've been in sweatpants, maybe no bra all weekend long. But I like Mondays. I like to be able to get started throughout the week in a really nice and aggressive way. And today we're really going to talk about action. And there's no better day of the week in order to talk about action aside from Mondays. We're going to talk about the action that is necessary in order for us to get closer to what it is that we want, the steps that we need to take in order to deliver results. A lot of us are still hoping and praying that if we just continue to hope and pray that things will happen. And I'm not saying that, a little hoping and a little praying doesn't go a long way, but what goes even further is the action in which we need. Real steps, real action, real movement. And I hope that this week is filled with that for you. Real movement, real intentional, not only planning, because a lot of you have got caught up of planning. A lot of you are planning for the sake of planning, constantly planning. And there's very few or little action that's being taken. And so I challenge you to think, are you planning more than you are acting, right? Are we looking and analyzing more than there is action? And I challenge you to look at what you are actually doing in order to move forward. Are there steps being taken? Are you just talking for talking's sake? Are you planning for the sake of planning? Are you constantly tweaking? And I say this because I was a tweaker in a way in which I constantly was like, okay, it's not right. I've been building that all I was used to doing and all I was doing, my job was to build This Is It Network. It wasn't to work on it or in it, right? Wasn't about working on it or in it. It wasn't about actually having a job. I didn't have a job. I was in development. I was constantly developing what I was going to be doing, and I wasn't really doing it. I was constantly creating the PowerPoint presentations, creating the opportunity, sharing the vision, but I wasn't acting in the vision, right? It wasn't actively in the vision. I wasn't in that space. I wasn't active, right? I was thinking about it. I was envisioning it. I was sharing it even, but I wasn't doing the work. I have found in 2020/2021 that I have a job. I have found that in This Is It Network, I go to work. I show up here at 11, and then I have various things in which I have to do. I'm not developing constantly. And I'm not saying that there isn't an evolution that happens with your business or your project. I'm not saying that we don't get to evolve our organization or our group. But I'm saying that within what it is that we are doing, with all that evolution and all that development, there needs to be action. There needs to be real work that is being done to get you closer to what it is that you want. It can't just be about the developing and being in, like what the music folks say, in the lab. Just creating beats and not sharing beats, creating beats and not creating songs. It can't be that. It has to be like, what am I actually doing? What effort am I making? What movement am I creating to get myself closer to where it is that I want to be? And I know that becomes a difficult thing because of the way in which we're planning and what we're doing and how we're saying that we're doing and we're planning. It takes time. It does take time. But I think some of us aren't acting out of fear, and some of us aren't acting because we don't feel confident in the plan that we've created. So we're constantly in this planning space where I'm here to tell you that you have planned, you have developed, and now it's time to act. Now it's time to create action around what it is that you are doing and really some momentum in what it is that you have developed. It's time. It's time for you to put one foot in front of the other. It's time for you to pick up the phone, make that phone call, send that email, not only build that plan, but utilize that plan in order to take actual action steps. And I know that that's not easy, and that is the hardest part of it, right? Because I could daydream all day long. My ambition and my enthusiasm affords me the ability to be a professional planner. But what I need to do is take that enthusiasm, and I need to take all of that, just energy that I have and put that into action. And so I challenge you to think about how much of your week or how much of your day is the planning versus the action. How much of your day is the developing versus actually moving forward? I found that 90% of my life was just developing. I was developing, cooking it up and cooking it up and cooking it up. I wasn't eating it. I wasn't sharing it. I wasn't serving it, right? To go in that analogy space, it was constantly about the development of it, stirring it. And I was not distributing it. I wasn't getting it out there. I wasn't doing the work. So I need for us to be able to figure that out. I need for us to look at it. I need for us to say, okay, what am I actually doing? Am I just planning for the sake of planning, right? Or am I just doing? And as Darby just mentioned, I need more planning time. I feel you, I feel you. I think that last week I talked about evaluating, taking a step back, looking at what it is that we were doing. Some of you were on this treadmill of just doing, and you haven't adhered it to a plan. Some of you have overplanned and haven't done any work, right? We must really be active participants in whatever it is that we are doing. Recognize that there should be action steps paired with an actual agenda, paired with actual goals and objectives. But some of you are just stuck in this planning phase and haven't launched. I know that you can hear me, those individuals that have been launching for decades, those individuals that have been like coming soon on the website for far too long. Those are the individuals that I am talking to this morning. Those are the individuals that need to actually put action to the plan that they have concocted. That is what I need for us to understand. Because so many of you have so many wonderful, grandiose ideas that are not paired with the action steps necessary. And if you can pair your plan with your action, you will receive the results that you deserve. And it's time. The auditioning is over. The interning has stopped. It is time for all of you to move forward and gain what it is that you deserve. It is time for you all to no longer whisper your wishes. It's time for you all to scream your dream. I need you to take action steps, my darlings, my friends, action steps to get closer to what it is that you want. Please. Tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern, we'll be having our Build Your Community scenario, and we'll be talking our marketing workshop. We'll be meeting at 6 p.m. Eastern via Zoom. Registration for that event can be found within the link within the post. I would love to have you join me. If you're part of our Scream Your Dream community, it's free of charge. If not, it's only $25. We get to connect with each other, we get to share, and we get to promote. So please, this is an opportunity for us all to get together to learn more about what our community has going on, as well as learn how to build and strengthen the community in which we want. If you are interested or need a little bit of more personal branding guidance, I'd be more than happy to work with you all. Information on how to go through our Scream Your Dream practice is also found within the link. If you think that someone in your world needed to hear this today, please don't hesitate. Then also please, please, please share what it is that you've heard today. I'm CHELDIN BARLATT RUMER, and this is it. For more information on This Is It Network, log on to thisisit.tv.com. For our latest episodes, check out thisisit.tv. And for more information and inspiration, follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. I'll see you guys all tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern in hopes that you all find your voice, in hopes that you have the ability to tell your story, that you no longer whisper your wishes, but you in fact scream your dream. I'll see you then.